Welcome back to the Nap Lab. Today we're reviewing the Vaya Mattress. The Vaya is a 12-inch all-foam mattress with a relatively simple design. 3 inches of polyfoam sitting atop 9 inches of support foam. It's also a relatively inexpensive mattress, being just $700 at the time of recording this video. Based on the simple and budget-friendly design, I didn't have the highest expectations of the Vaya, but spoiler alert, it ended up performing better than most. How could that be? Let's jump into the review and find out now. As we pull up the performance scorecard, we see that the Vaya had virtually no weak spots. Response time scored a perfect 10 out of 10. Cooling, motion transfer, and off-gassing all scored in the low 9s. From there, Edge Sport, Company Specs, and Press Release all scored in the 8s, though the last 2 were on the lower end. This gave the Vaya an overall performance score of 8.75. This is a solid notch above the average performance score of 8.57 based on the 260 plus mattresses we've tested to date. The Vaya mattress is available in a single firmness with a medium firm feel. 6 out of 10 on the firmness scale, where 10 is the most firm. Next up, we're going to talk through what the Vaya does best. First, this is a budget-friendly mattress. At the time of this video, you can grab a queen-size Vaya for under $700. Second, the mattress has excellent cooling performance while maintaining a classic foam feel. Third, even with that classic foam feel, the comfort layer has an extremely fast material response time. Finally, motion transfer levels were well below average. This means there is less risk of sleep being disturbed by your partner shifting around or getting in and out of bed. However, all mattresses aren't ideal for all sleepers. Let's talk through the important consideration points for the Vaya. First, Edge Sport was good, but there is definitely room for improvement when it comes to sitting directly on the edge. Second, bounce levels were on the lower side, which is a trade-off with the all-foam design compared to mattresses that contain coils. Finally, sex performance was good but not great. The modest bounce in the sitting Edge Sport negatively impacted performance here, but it's still decent all things considered. Your body weight and the sleeping position impact the types of mattress that are best able to support you. Our analysis is designed to help match the correct mattress to the right body types and sleeping positions. The Vaya has excellent support. During our test, I felt well supported in all sleeping positions. The mattress is equipped with a 9-inch sport foam layer. This is notably thicker than the average sport layer thickness of 7.9 inches based on all of our tests to date. While the support layer is simple in its design, for example, there's no zoning and no reinforced edge support, it's still perfectly sufficient to meet the needs of most sleepers. Being thicker than average definitely helps. In addition, foam quality looks and feels above average, which was the same for the comfort foams. Lastly, the medium firm feel gives the mattress a level of pushback, support, and firmness that is appropriate to the needs of most sleepers. On screen now is a table showing our recommendations for the sleeper weights and sleeping positions that would be best suited to this mattress. Overall, I'm pleased with the support dynamic, and I expect most sleepers will find support to be perfectly sufficient. Be sure to visit us over at naplab.com/mattress-quiz. There, you can submit your needs and preferences, and we'll send you back a personalized recommendation based on your inputs. Next up, we're going to move on to our individual performance tests. At Nap Lab, we test each mattress by analyzing according to 10 different factors that impact the feel, comfort, and performance. First up, we have a cooling test. To measure cooling, we lie on the mattress for 15 minutes, allow it to absorb body heat. Then, we get off the mattress and take periodic measurements of the surface level temperature. Our tests show how the mattress retains and releases heat and overall cooling performance. Mattresses that breathe better, retain less heat, and sleep cooler are better, as they allow sleepers to maintain a comfortable temperature. The Vaya has excellent cooling performance. During our test, I did not feel any significant level of heat retention around my body. Despite the mattress being an all-foam design, it breathes well, doesn't retain heat, and keeps the surface of the mattress comfortably cool. The Vaya has several material and design choices that help improve cooling. The thin cover helps air flow more easily in and out of the mattress. In addition, the mattress uses polyfoam instead of memory foam, which is advantageous for cooling. Lastly, the polyfoams used here are a custom formulation that allows for more open cells, which are essentially tiny air pockets within the foam that help keep air more easily flowing. In our objective temperature test, we measured a max surface level temperature of 87.4 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 2.2 degrees cooler than the average max temp of 89.6 degrees based on all of our tests to date. When I consider the total picture of objective temperature data, my subjective experiences, and an analysis of the materials, I'm confident in my view that cooling is excellent. For the sinkage test, we lie on the mattress. In addition, we use a 12-pound medicine ball to test pressure point sinkage. Deeper sinkage can cause sleepers to feel overly enveloped by the material layers, while less sinkage can make you feel like you're sleeping more on top of the mattress as opposed to in it. Sinkage is a preference factor. Some prefer more, others less. The Vaya has a moderate level of sinkage. In our test, we measured a pressure point sinkage depth of 2.14 inches. This is exactly the same as the average sinkage depth of 2.14 inches, based on all of our tests to date. The mattress creates a balanced body contouring hug. The thin cover allows the body to directly engage more with the foam layers, so you really feel that hugging sensation around the body. All that said, it's not a dramatic or exacting hug like many memory foam mattresses are. However, there is still a hug to the body. It just doesn't form as sharply or as precisely to the shape of the body. To test motion transfer, we place one 12-pound medicine ball on one side of the mattress and drop another 12-pound medicine ball on the opposite side. In addition, we use an accelerometer to objectively measure the motion generated by the medicine ball drop. Lower motion transfer is better as it helps sleeping partners avoid disturbing each other during the night. The Vaya has a very low level of motion transfer. During our test, we measured a total acceleration range of 6.91 meters per second squared. This is 21% less motion transfer than the average of 8.78 meters per second squared. Certainly, the all-foam design is helping. Foams simply do a better job compared to most mattresses with coils when it comes to reducing motion transfer. In addition, the thin cover easily glides with movements on the mattress, further reducing motion. The topmost 2-inch layer in particular has a nice level of softness. In my view, it's this 2-inch polyfoam comfort layer that is doing most of the heavy lifting for motion transfer. In our motion transfer chart, which visualizes our accelerometer data, we can see the highest motion from 0 to 0.14 seconds. Motion drops thereafter, but remains spiky until 0.58 seconds. By 1.01 seconds, we've returned to near zero levels of energy. While the motion duration is a little longer than is ideal, the motion intensity is still very well restrained. When we consider the complete picture of motion transfer data, I'm confident most sleepers will find motion to be perfectly acceptable. To test response time, we place a 12-pound medicine ball on the mattress. Once it's fully at rest, we then quickly remove it and objectively measure the amount of time it takes for the mattress to recover and resume its original shape. A faster response time is better, as quicker responding material layers better adapt to your changes in movement and prevent any type of a stuck feeling. The Vaya has an extremely fast response time. During our test, we measured 0.2 seconds for the mattress to mostly recover and 0.3 seconds for the mattress to fully recover. These response speeds are effectively instant and tied for first with several other mattresses we've tested to date. The average mostly recover response time is 0.41 seconds, and the average fully recover response time is 0.90 seconds. Suffice to say, the Vaya is considerably faster than the average in both measurement categories. The fast response ensures you'll never feel stuck and the mattress is easy to move around on. Material responsiveness should be a non-issue for virtually all sleepers. To run the bounce test, we drop a 12-pound medicine ball onto the mattress. We measure the maximum depth the ball sinks to before rebounding up, as well as the maximum height it achieved on the bounce. Bounce is a preference factor. Some prefer more, others less. However, more bounce is typically better than less as it improves ease of movement, aids in response time, and improves sex performance. The Vaya has a moderate level of bounce. In our test, we measured a total bounce height of 8.38 inches. This is 1.15 inches less bounce than the average of 9.53 inches based on all of our tests to date. The all-foam design notably reduces the total level of bounce. This lower than average bounce is greatly beneficial for motion transfer, but it does negatively impact sex performance. More on that in a bit. Ideally, I want to see 8 to 12 inches of total bounce height. The Vaya is within that range, but definitely on the lower end. For most sleepers, bounce at this level should be a non-issue. However, if you know you prefer mattresses with more bounce and/or you've mostly slept on coil or hybrid mattresses, you may find that the level of bounce from Vaya feels a bit lacking. For an assessment of edge support, I lie on and sit on the edge of the mattress to measure the level of support and compression. Less sinkage while sitting and lying directly on the edge of the mattress is better, as it creates a more supportive edge for sleeping, lounging, and amorous activities. The Vaya has good sitting edge support and excellent lying edge support. In our sitting edge support test, we measured a sitting sinkage compression of 4.25 inches. This is 0.21 inches more sitting sinkage than the average of 4.04 inches based on all of our tests to date. Despite the slightly deeper than average sinkage, the mattress still maintains its shape and there is no collapse of materials. Notably, performance while lying on the mattress was even better. While lying directly on the edge of the mattress, I felt well supported in all sleep positions. When weight is more evenly spread out across the edge, the mattress support is notably better. This is typical for many mattresses, but especially all foam mattresses. The mattress does not use any type of reinforced edge support foam, however, it doesn't seem to need it. Certainly, having 9 inches of support foam creates ample support for the mattress in general, but also at the edge specifically. Our sex test uses a weighted formula to assess sex performance. Higher bounce and more supportive edge are the most important factors, with noise, pressure relief, and cooling being lesser weighted inputs. Mattresses with more bounce and better edge support perform better for sex, as do mattresses that don't make as much noise and are more comfortable to lie on. The Vaya has good sex performance, but it's also far from great. On the positive end, noise is minimal and cooling performance is excellent. However, pressure relief, edge support, and bounce all leave something to be desired. Edge support measured in at 4.25 inches while sitting directly on the edge. This is a bit worse than the average level of sitting sinkage, which is 4.04 inches. Likewise, bounce is lower than average at 8.38 inches, which is 1.16 inches less bounce than the average. Both bounce and edge support are critical for improving the dance without pants. To be fair, neither bounce nor edge support are bad. Even so, they aren't great either. The all-foam design simply has limitations when it comes to achieving optimal amorous activities. For couples who want peak sex performance, the Vaya may disappoint. Our pressure relief test is a measure of overall pressure relief performance. We analyze materials, layers, thicknesses, density, and design elements in conjunction with a subjective assessment of our experience while lying on the mattress. Mattresses with better pressure relief are able to create a more comfortable sleeping surface. The Vaya has excellent pressure relief. During our test, I did not feel any significant level of pressure points on my body. The mattress is equipped with a 3-inch comfort layer split into 2 and 1-inch polyfoam layers. This is an inch thinner than the average comfort layer thickness based on all of our tests to date. Nevertheless, it didn't seem to significantly impact the performance or comfort. The comfort foams all look and feel high quality. Vaya uses an open cell foam formulation similar to their sister brand, Amerisleep. While the foam on Vaya isn't as high-end as Amerisleep's, it's still a surprisingly nice foam given the price point. When I consider the total picture of objective foam specs, subjective experience, and material analysis, I'm confident in my view that pressure relief is excellent. To evaluate off-gassing, we assess the mattress following the initial unboxing, taking a subjective measure of any strong smells. We monitor the mattress over a period of days until the mattress no longer has a strong odor. Mattresses with a less strong odor or an odor that dissipates more quickly are better. Off-gassing on the Vaya mattress is strong out of the box, and it took 3 days for the mattress to stop smelling. For reference, the average period of time it takes for mattress to stop smelling is 7 days. As a result, the Vaya is 4 days faster than average. The company score takes a look at the factors that may influence your experience with the mattress. Factors include length of the trial period, warranty, shipping costs, return costs, trust, and country of origin. Vaya mattresses come with a 100-night trial period and a 10-year warranty. Both shipping and returns are free. Comparing Vaya to all mattress brands tested to date, the trial period is shorter than average by 77 nights or 2.5 months. To some, this could be a significant amount of time. The warranty is also quite a bit shorter than average. Comparing the 260 plus mattresses tested to date, 25% have lifetime warranties, and the average of the other 75% is 13 years. Vaya is shorter than both. I would recommend the Vaya for sleepers who are looking for a 12-inch mattress at a budget-friendly price. While there are options cheaper than $700, Vaya has an extraordinarily good value due to its price point relative to its solid performance. The feel of the Vaya is more like a classic memory foam, but with a more moderate level of sinkage, balanced hug, and faster material response. I'd also recommend the Vaya for its cooling performance. While there is some room for improvement, this is about as good as it gets at this price point. However, Pressure relief was good, but it's far from perfect. It simply doesn't have enough comfort material to provide top-tier comfort and pressure relief. More luxurious feeling mattresses have 4 to 6 inches of comfort material. Altogether, the Vaya ended up being one of the most impressive mattresses we've tested under $1,000. If you're on a tighter budget, I think the Vaya is an excellent option for most sleepers. Well guys, that's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. Comments or questions, please drop us those notes down below. If you're interested in buying the Vaya, we've got a link in the description. For more from NapLab, be sure to get subscribed, ring that bell, and visit us over at naplab.com. As always, thank you so much for watching.